guys, TOTW here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm bringing you guys my second Team of the Week investment guide of FIFA 20, of course for Team of the Week too. I'm going to go through every player in the Team of the Week, let you know what I kind of think of them as an investment, whether I'd recommend picking them up or not, and if so, at what price. There's of course 23 players here, there's some really good investments that I think can make you a lot of coins. I would probably recommend holding off a little bit on picking them up. I think they can drop a bit lower, and obviously you then keep these cards for like a month or so. As you'll probably know if you've ever traded with Team of the Week cards in the past, they rise up, you make coins. It's very, very simple. Also, apologies if I'm not my normal energetic self. This is my 7th video I've recorded, and it is currently 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sat in my uni flat room, as you can probably see in the background. But anyway, we're going to start off with LeConte, who is an 84 rated player and only like 11k. You can't go wrong. Very, very safe investment. I always like discard price investments because you literally just can't go wrong. Bear in mind, it will be probably like 3 or 4 weeks till we have SBCs that require informs, and that's probably going to be during Ultimate Scream or the Halloween promo, where normally we get Team of the Week packs. But he's so cheap, you can't go wrong. Really, really good. He's got a decent card too, so would definitely recommend picking up 1 or 2 of him. We've got Kolarov, who is an insane investment. This is one of the best I'd say we've probably had this FIFA. An 84 rated fullback with decent stats that's like 14 or 15k in a good league. This is a really good investment. I could see him going up to like 30, 40, 50k. You always see this with the early Team of the Week players. They get really rare, and I think Kolarov's a really, really good one there. Orban, likewise. This card's literally like 11k. Crazy good investment for an 84 rated inform right there. And in the Bundesliga too, and we've got Bundesliga Player of the Month, which I don't know if it requires informs this month, but it probably will in the next couple of months. So Orban's another one that is an insane investment. I think Orban and Kolarov maybe the 2 best investments, or at least 2 of the best investments in this Team of the Week. We've got Thiago Silva, who I don't particularly think is amazing because he is fairly slow now, and you've got Marquinhos, who has got a really nice card. But I mean, 88 rated and only 50k is not too bad, but I just think he's a little bit too slow. He's not a card people are really going to use. I'd rather use Kimpembe and Marquinhos if I was to go with the PSG centre-back partnership, but he is quite cheap, so keep an eye on him. Now, Alexander-Arnold, this is an amazing investment because I think this is the best right-back in the Premier League, potentially. Yes, you've got Walker and Cancelo, but Alexander-Arnold is more kind of well-rounded. Cancelo's also very weak. I mean, I'm not saying he is hands down the best right back in the Premier League on FIFA, but he's definitely up there, and as a special card as well, he gets the strong link into Van Dijk, which is very important because he's like the go-to meta centre-back on the game. He is probably the best defender you can get, at least that's not an icon, and the strong link you can get with him into him is very good because Robertson is decent, Alisson is decent, but I think Alexander-Arnold is like the most meta defender you can link into Van Dijk with a strong link. So I think because of that, he could be a really, really good investment. And obviously he gets a strong link to Salah as well, who's probably going to get loads of special cards. And yes, Alexander-Arnold will probably get more informs over the year because he gets tons of goals and assists. But I think for now you're safe with this as an investment. If you can get him for maybe like 90k or something, I think that is so cheap for that card. And I would definitely recommend picking one up at that kind of price. I think he could rise up a lot, could be a very, very good investment. We've got De Bruyne, very, very expensive, very, very high end, very good card. The slight issue here is he's in unbelievable form, so is likely to get more informs in the near future, and will obviously drop down if that does happen. But I think if you can get him at a good price, maybe let's see, I reckon if he maybe watch the City game, if he performs well but not amazingly well, this card will probably drop down a bit. I reckon, like, let's say he scores a goal and gets an assist, which could get him in the Team of the Week but probably wouldn't. I think he could drop down quite a nice amount there, and you could then pick him up because people would kind of like panic about this card, think he might get another Team of the Week or something like that. But I think on the whole, I try and stay away from the really high-end cards in the Team of the Week just because there is a lot more risk associated with it. I always just go with the discard price investments, really. De Bruyne is one you could definitely go with. I think he will probably rise, but there is risk, as I said, associated with that, which you don't have with discard price investing. So personally, that's my route I go down. Coutinho is a really interesting one. I think could be a nice investment. He's already going to rise, though. The thing is, he's in the ones to watch squad. So this inform is only going to be available for 2 days, and he's now out of packs and he's already rising. It's also central, and his ones to watch is on the wing. So I think if you can get him for like close to 300k, because he's going to keep rising from now on, could be a nice investment because this is going to be a very, very rare card. The only supply is now out of packs. He's literally only been available for 2 days, and everyone was saving their packs for ones to watch. They weren't really opening packs, so because of that, very, very rare, very, very limited, and I think could be a nice investment. Very rare card. We've got Brozovic, who's fairly similar to Kolarov and Orban, just a cheap 84. You can get him for like 12k. Really, really, really good investment. You literally just can't go wrong. Very, very safe. We've got James Madison, who's a little bit more expensive. He isn't particularly usable because there are so many better options in that position in the Premier League, so not one that I'd personally invest in unless he gets down to being super cheap. We've got Atal, who I'm not sure why he's like over 20k. I really don't, because this card is trash. To be honest, like I think he's a right back, but this guy's on the left hand side of midfield. Not a card I'd go near. But yeah, like if he gets down to being like this card price, maybe. But I don't really know why you would invest in him, because it's not a particularly good card, I don't think. I mean, yeah, he's got the 5-star weak foot, but he plays for Nice and he's Algerian, so you have to use either a Nice player or an Algerian in the Liga to get him in a team, unless you're building a full Ligue 1 team, which no one's really going to do. So he's not that meta. I just wouldn't really go with him, to be honest. William Jose, I think, is a really nice SBC investment if you can get him cheap enough, like 15k or so. He is a little bit more expensive because he's got a slightly more usable card, but still, like, yeah, he's down at like 15k. You could probably get him on bid for maybe like 13 or so. I think William Jose, Brozovic, Orban and Kolarov are all kind of in the same boat as those higher end discard price investments. Same with LeConte. Not quite discard price, they're like 12k or so. I think William Jose could be one. I'd say he's probably better than Brozovic because he's Brazilian and a striker, plays in La Liga. I think Orban's really good because of the Bundesliga, and Kolarov's really good because he's a fullback. But I think all of them are nice investments. You've got Ruben Blanco. I mean, if you can get him for 10k, just pick one up. He'll probably rise a bit in the future. Cresswell is one of the best investments in this team of the week. He is literally discard price. He's like 10k. You can get him on bid for 9.9. I've seen him going so cheaply. English Premier League left back. You can't go wrong. This card will easily go to like 20k. I guarantee that. Get him. Just get as many as you want, really. You're going to make loads and loads of profit on him if you get him, so just get loads of these cards cheaply. Definitely one I would recommend picking up. You really can't go wrong. Vlasic, not an amazing investment, but if you get one for like 9.9k, he'll probably rise. You can't go wrong. Carlos Eduardo likewise. Hart, I think, is Harrit rather. Decent if you can get him for 10k. Bundesliga inform. Always worth picking one of those up. A left mid as well. You often find those players in those types of positions often rise a little bit more. Thuram, nice investment if you can get him cheap enough. He took a big hit. He was like 25k earlier. He's down to like 16k or so now. If you can get him maybe for like 15k or below, that would be nice. Really, really good card, nice stats, good league, good nation. Bundesliga is always good. So I think could be a good investment if you get him cheap enough. We've got Caputo, who I think if you can get for discard price, can't go wrong. Decent stats, Italy, Serie A. I mean, he is literally like complete discard price. You can get him for 9.9k, and he's a card that I could see rising very, very easily. And then you've got all these crap cards down here. I would probably pick up one of the two English guys for their lowest price, because you'll get them for 9.3k, and then I'd probably get this Spanish guy for 9.2. The thing with these cards here is they often go very, very rare, and you'll see these cards sell for like 30k later in the game because everyone that packs them tends to just quick sell them or forget about them. So these cards go really rare, so you can get them for complete discard price and not really go wrong at all. So I wouldn't really go in there. Ninga you could actually get, because that card is pretty naughty. Like, he's very, very quick and has really good physical, which is actually a very rare combo, but he doesn't have skills or anything. He plays in Ligue 1 though. I mean, I don't really know why Atal is so expensive when you could get Ninga, who is much, much better in almost every area. Obviously, apart from the skills and weak foot, but he's got much better pace and shooting and physical and everything like that. But he could be a decent one to go and pick up. I think the main investments I'd look out for, Cresswell I think is a great one, Kolarov, Orban and William Jose as well, as is Brozovic. On a slightly higher budget, I think Alexander-Arnold's a nice one. LeConte's okay, but I think given for the same price, you can get these outfield players that always tend to rise more. If you're only going to get one or two, I'd go with those ones, but I would recommend, if you have plenty of coins, getting one of all of these cards and maybe mass investing in someone like Cresswell or Orban, for example. I'd avoid Madison. I'd definitely avoid Atal. I think Coutinho's an interesting one who you can definitely make some coins on at the right price. Thiago Silva, I don't think is amazing. He'll probably rise a bit, but I think with the coins you get him for, you could get discard price informs that will rise more, because he's not a particularly meta card. De Bruyne, I think he will rise, but it's just a very expensive card, a little bit of risk for a player in such good form. So I'd rather go with a lot of discard price informs than him, but it's up to you, of course. And then I don't really think you can go wrong picking up all the discard price informs in the team of the week for only 4 discard price. I always tend to do that if I have the coins. Obviously, if you don't have a huge amount of coins, then just avoid getting players like Carlos Eduardo and just go with the better ones like Orban and Cresswell. I think Thuram's a nice one. Caputo is definitely a good one too. And if you're really balling and have plenty of coins, then definitely just pick up these guys here, minimum price, store them in your club, forget about them, and you're good to go. You'll make a load of coins. But as I said, you want to kind of get these cards, I would say. Normally the best time to buy these is kind of like Saturday. I tend to find late Saturday is a great time to pick up informs, and that will hopefully be the same this year. That's what tended to be the case last year. They're very cheap at the moment as well, just because of a lot of packs being open, but I think they could even go a little bit lower tomorrow when more people get on the game. It's the weekend. The game came out today, or yesterday rather. I'm recording this video really early in the morning, so technically today, which is Saturday, a lot of people are going to be on the game, and these cards are obviously going to drop down with a lot of supply, so you'll be able to get them at a cheaper price. That also makes me think I do need to record and upload this video today, so I'm so confused right now. I've literally recorded like 7 videos. I've been up like for ages recording videos. It's now like 3 in the morning, and I got back from being out last night to like 6 in the morning, so excuse me for just being completely dead. But anyway, that's the end of this Team of the Week investment guide. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go to bed now, so yeah, I'll see you guys later. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know down below in the comments any video suggestions for future videos, and I will see you guys later. Take care.